You mentioned high carb drinks like sugary drinks, etc. So, what about sugar versus like carbs versus fats? Is there a delineation there?
Both are going to like
Which is
especially if I'm
worse?
talking about diabetes,
Huh?
then I would say that carbs has to be very very low as compared to fats. Some of the fats are important. Some of
So
the
healthy fats.
healthy fats are definitely important. Always try and maintain a good amount of diet which is rich in protein and fibers, like nuts, berries and
Seeds.
seeds, or all the proteins like pulses, legumes, everything you can take. Those who are non-vegetarian, they can go for chicken or fish,
Like the
which is
nutritionist who
definitely
was here last week, she was telling us the importance of omega 3s.
omega 3. Yes, of
So,
course.
no,
So nuts, that is what I'm saying. Nuts are basically rich in omega 3 fatty acids. So but in nuts also you have to be careful that you have to consume more of almonds and
Then
walnuts
kaju.
and then cashews,
Yeah.
of course.
So no, the bigger villain here. So because a lot of people think of fat as bad as a general term.
No, 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 no.
So like ghee, for instance,
Of
I
course.
think I've read papers that say in a limited quantity. Now the question is that in Indian cooking, generally we don't do limited quantities of anything.
Correct.
So do you think that becomes a pressure point for a lot of Indian people,
Uh,
patients?
what is important is to identify which is a good fat and which is bad. Bad fat means I'm talking about margarine, then this hydrogenated oils.
So you're
So
basically
all
your
these
vanaspati
things are
type things,
vanaspati, and once you are reheating the oil again and again, that is where the maximum deposition happens. So sometimes many of the people they ask us that which oil is better. The best oil is olive oil, but how can you prepare
can't cook with
you
that.
cannot cook with that. It's very difficult. So any oil in a modest amount or in a moderate amount is more. It's more than enough. It's not that it is not helpful. Ghee is definitely helpful. Homemade sweets like sukhdi or any other sweets are definitely better than having a processed food, having a preservative containing foods. So that is where I think we need to teach and we need to learn.